right, welcome back to Top 8 Gaming's Game Day Kaladesh.
Hello,
Here we have the
everyone.
finals. Jesse Livingston, who we saw in the last round, who is on Red White Humans, playing Cody Gamble. We saw, I think, around 3. Piloting Red Green Aggro.
Red Green Energy.
That's the
Second time in the feature match today. Where he went, I believe, 2-0, undefeated in feature match games today.
one. Yeah, pretty impressive.
Players just shuffling it up, getting ready here.
Going to turn myself up a bit. Some people were saying that I sound a bit quiet. What's your volume set at right now?
What do I do for that?
Just press like volume up or down.
70.
Okay. I guess I just went up to yours.
But now it says 2.
Oh. I think I'm at 70.
Well, I'm at like 6.
Okay.
I'm not a loud person, but if they can't hear you and they can hear me. Are you sure this isn't just like
That's-
volume for the speakers?
I don't know.
I think that's what that is. Because that's usually where volume pops up.
You're right.
For speaker volume. So
Well,
this does nothing.
If I am quiet, then I apologize.
Eat the
If
microphone.
I sound quiet. Arr.
Don't literally eat the
Actually,
microphone.
we don't need to see our ugly faces. We can get a better view of the match.
Make sure they're shuffling adequately.
Oh, yeah. Jesse was nice enough to give us his deck list. We're going to have an interview with the winner of this game day and go over their deck list after it's all done. We don't know who it's going to be yet. That is the whole purpose behind watching it.
Definitely don't.
But we're going to...
This is the first time we've really watched a match where I don't know who's the aggressor between the two. It's been pretty clear all day. It's
Yeah.
usually been control versus aggro. Last round was, red-white versus green-white. A bit of an aggro deck, but still clearly the red-white deck is the one trying to get underneath. Here it's a little more ambiguous. Jesse's going to have a lot of blockers available to prevent Cody from really exhibiting that combo 20 damage finish.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
actually, we had someone follow the stream while we were in between rounds.
We did.
While we were in between streaming rounds. Porter1322, thank you for following.
You are awesome.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was going to be on the thingy there.
Yeah, so let's put that back over here.
Okay. Anyways, we can do a little welcome to Porter1322. Thank you for following. And we
We got magic going on.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Quick plays.
Got
Turn
Turret
one.
Inspector and a Smuggler's Copter from Jesse.
And a
The
forest from Cody.
quick 1-2 that we've seen is so explosive.
So Jesse must have been the upper seed. So I think this actually is the 3 versus 4 match for the finals. First and second were both eliminated.
Yes. Oh,
Voltaic Brawler coming out here. Couple energy. Thopter's gonna, or rather the Inspector's gonna have to go to the skies if he wants to keep coming in. We've got Inventor's Apprentice, a 2-3 here. We'll see, come across for 3, we'll get a loot. A loot from Smuggler's Copter. Powerful start from Jesse here. If he's got another 2 mana or 1 mana play, that'll be nice. Doesn't look like he does, but he has the clue as backup here. Safe to sacrifice. He's got a Smuggler's Copter to be the artifact for Inventor's Apprentice. But Voltaic Brawler, I mean, he could be a 4-3 trample. He's big enough to tango this turn.
yeah.
Can equalize the life totals if Cody wants to spend the single energy on that.
I'm looking through Jesse's list here.
Second Brawler.
Very straightforward list. Many 4 of copies. He's got 4 Smuggler's Copters, 4 Thraven Inspectors, 4 Apprentices, 4 Thalias, 4 Hunger Garrisons. Then he's got 3 Pias, 2 Thalias, 2 Fleetwheel Coursers, and 2 Gideons. That's the creature base
Creature
there.
there. Not a bad list.
Yeah.
Looks like a decent pile. I mean, your legends, you don't want to have 4 of them, I guess, so he doesn't. And
Well, he's got 4... Thalia's Lieutenant, not Thalia Heretic.
Yes, Thalia's Lieutenant.
Yes.
Definitely a 4 of. So players at 16 apiece here. Voltaic Brawler doesn't really block too well here. We got Inventor's Apprentice for 1 mana. Free to attack, offer a trade. Might be a trade that Cody's forced into taking. And ooh, Fleetwheel Cruiser. He's coming down to really bring the haste.
Yeah, turning into a creature the turn it comes into play. And I believe it's 6-2?
It's a 5/3.
5-3.
5/3 trample haste. If I am correct.
There, it's coming up. 5-3 trample haste.
Crew 2 every other turn, so you can take your licks from it the first time.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, our Cody, I might have just traded with the apprentice. I'm not sure. Might be wrong of me, but with 2 vehicles in play, I kind of want to limit the amount of creatures my opponent has.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesse's deck is filled with creatures. It's reasonable that he will play another one that has 2 or more power if the Fleetwheel Cruiser were alive, so maybe smart to preserve the life total there. Although it has trample, so it took the same amount of damage, regardless of how you block.
Sorry.
It's all good. And yeah, as we saw in the last round against Green-White, Red-White puts its cards on the table, and if you're not able to do enough to stop that, it's gonna run you over.
Yeah, and it's strange to see how Cody is put in such a defensive position here, where this is the turn where he'd be putting down his Pummeler against the control deck and just looking to see if they've got an answer right now.
Yeah.
He's playing this Pummeler and hoping that he is not going to be out of this game before he gets a chance to attack with it.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, Jesse's
If
got
Jesse
another
plays another
creature.
Fleet Wheel, this could very well be game right here.
Yeah, I'd imagine he would just be slamming that on the table pretty quickly. We might see a removal spell here.
Harness Lightning to take out the Voltaic Brawler. Brawler can't get any bigger at instant speed, is why he chose to do it that way.
Just to keep
And he gets to save himself an energy counter. Make the next Harness Lightning a bit bigger.
Mm-hmm. Really just want to see another 2-drop here. Oh, just another removal spell. That's
Declaration
rough
Stone.
too.
With Cody with no mana to be able to give it hexproof, Jesse's going to be able to attack for 5 this turn.
Seems like a good spot. Put him to 3 with no creatures in play.
Yeah.
Smuggler's
And
Copter
Cody,
can do
I
that.
believe, doesn't have any flyers or main board removal spells.
Oh, this
and
game
so
is-
the Copter's going to be able to just close out this game next turn.
Yeah, this game is
Relatively unopposed.
I believe 100% for Jesse at this point. But as we've seen before, Cody doesn't hang up the towel until he's dead.
It's true.
You know, he's gonna look for any chance at all.
Looks like he's got another Pummeler in his hand. Unfortunately, it's not. It doesn't have flying.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you want to be sure, but I'm sure Cody sees the writing on the wall here.
Draw
Crack
a
a
card.
clue. Hope to draw a random Harness Lightning.
Nope, just another Aether Hub. So Jesse taking a quick game 1 here. He's been winning his games very dominantly and very quickly in this top 4.
Yeah, we did see the one loss, but that game, it was all removal. That's not the kind of hand he wants to keep. He wants to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
There's no point in removing your opponent's threats in the red-white deck before you have something of your own. I know in the sideboards, I was talking with Cody earlier, and actually before the tournament, decided to, I believe, get a couple copies of Plummet for Smuggler's Copter.
That makes sense.
Nice way to take care of that card before it attacks.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look. We have Jesse's sideboard in front of us. He has 2 Stasis Snares, 2 Blessed Alliance, 2 Collective Effort, 2 Fragmentize, 2 Always Watching, 2 Repel the Abominable. That's the mouthful there. 1 Ride-Down, 1 Thalia Heretic Cathar, and 1 Skywhaler Shot. So I imagine Blessed Alliance has to be really good in this matchup. Of course, we've been talking about Blossoming Defense. I think we only really saw it cast by Andre.
Yeah. But it's definitely a card in those red-green decks. So it's nice to be able to take out one attacker if they are going for the combo.
Yeah. Essentially an edict, but with Cody especially, we saw him not play around Blessed Alliance when he was playing against Louis. And
so if he's learned his lesson, maybe it won't work. If he hasn't, then it will. I mean, he's got other 3-mana instant removal that he can bring in. He's got Stasis Snares, he's got Skywhaler Shots. Those will work, but not against the Hexproof card.
Yeah.
So if he does want to be a little more reactive.
Declaration Stone probably staying in. Maybe getting rid of the Harness Lightnings, though. Of course, sometimes Cody's creatures are already just too big for the Lightning. Maybe Skywhaler Shot would be more dependable.
Yeah,
the
I like upgrading the removal. Though in this game he will be on the draw, so he will be 1 turn behind. That being said, Cody's deck isn't so aggressive like Jesse's, where you can't rely on a 3-mana removal spell sometimes.
And he could bring in the Fragmentize. He's specifically afraid of the Pummeler while he's on the draw. It being a 1-mana answer to the Pummeler.
It is a cheap answer. I'm a little wary to do that when Cody's not playing any other cards that it touches. You're bringing in a card for one specific. I mean, when it comes up, it comes up. And I don't think Always Watching is quite where he wants to be. You want to be applying either creatures or removal. But I do like a lot of the main deck already. I don't think he needs to make a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Players just shuffling up here as they've completed their sideboarding. See if Cody can send one back Jesse's way and try to make a name for it here. You're right. Tried to catch a glimpse of Cody's hand there, but I didn't quite see much. We'll see if the players are going to keep here. Looks like both players have kept. Cody's starting on a game trail. That's going to come in tapped, which is fine. Not a lot of 1-drops in the red-green deck. But Jesse, who would be more likely to play a 1-drop, also is just playing and passing. No creatures until turn 2 here, where Cody plays the 2-mana tap creature, makes mana, spends energy, Servant of the Conduit.
Yes.
Jesse's going to respond with Smuggler's Copter.
Yeah.
That's the 2-drop you want to have. It's a powerful card.
Certainly. Next, Smuggler's Copter is probably the most powerful 2-drop in his deck. Thalia's Lieutenant, close second.
Yeah, I mean, Thalia's Lieutenant is certainly more synergistic. We're going to see Cody power up a sideboard card here. Ooh, probably got a reader. Maybe Jesse knows what it does, but I wouldn't. I believe it is a fabrication module. It's one of the modules. I know what it does.
Yes.
Whenever you gain an energy, you put a counter on a creature you control. And you can pay 4 to gain an energy.
There we go.
So, I mean,
it's
going to provide him advantage as the game goes on. I just don't know if he's going to have time for the game to go on. It seems like an interesting decision to bring that card in. You know, it's basically going to give all your creatures a free counter, since basically every creature that Cody plays is going to come with energy.
Yeah. Strange that he would bring this in. You'd think this would come in a more grindy matchup.
Yeah, one where you're expecting to have more turns, more creatures, or you might find yourself with, needing a mana sink. Because, it's free energy. If you got nothing else to do, it's going to give you an energy and a counter for 4 mana. I've done a couple of Kaladesh drafts, and both times I've had module combos. I had the rare one and this uncommon one. Not that I did well, but I enjoyed it.
The rare one, I believe, is Decoction module?
Animation module
that's
the rare. That you pay 1 whenever you put a counter on one of your guys, and you get a Thopter. Or, not a Thopter, a Servo.
Right.
And you can pay 3 and tap it to add a counter to a card that already has a counter, or to yourself, you can add an energy if you have one. So it kind of combos with itself.
Yeah.
4 mana, you can make a 1/1 and a counter. It's very, very good. But back to the game here. It looks like Jesse's turn again. He's got Thalia down. That's gonna, help stop Cody from blocking. And now
playing the Lieutenant.
Thalia's
and make
Lieutenant.
Thalia 4/3. And playing
A
another
5/4.
Lieutenant. Wow. So one of those new lieutenants is going to be able to man the copter. He's going to be able to crash in for 8 here.
With a loot. And Cody's just going to jump. Or...
Looks like he might be casting that Blossoming Defense in his hand. I believe Servant is, and a Built to Smash?
He can't play Built to Smash. That's blocking.
I thought Built to Smash was just any creature.
No, a target attacking creature. No. It is not strictly better giant growth.
If we could get our spotter... Oh, okay, they already took it
They
back.
caught it. Cody has basically thrown away his Hexproof spell there, thinking that he's got that Thalia locked down, but...
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Built to Smash, not straight up giant growth.
Yeah, like I say, it's not strictly better giant growth. You gotta mean it. Really unfortunate for him to have used the Blossoming Defense first there.
Yeah.
And have it be gone.
No, Deadlock Trap. It looks like he was planning to make this game a bit slower. Maybe that's why he brought in the module.
Could be, but it's going to be hard with those growing lieutenants. You've already got a huge Thalia's lieutenant.
Onward Garrison.
I mean, I think this is just
going to make those lieutenants huge when they start turning sideways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's letting him trade the brawler here. But at this point, I think you just want to get in your damage. That's going to be 8 damage even with a trade on the lieutenant.
Yeah. Looks like Cody going straight to his life total. Maybe just wants to take all of it.
Maybe he thinks he can turn something around here.
Yeah. And Jesse leaving 2 mana up. That creature is out of Harness Lightning range, but if that is a Blessed Alliance that Jesse sided in and has in his hand, then Cody is not going to be able to attack worth anything.
Yeah, very...
Okay, looks like he is going to...
Oh, they did block. I thought they were writing down life totals.
Maybe just clarifying what their life totals were.
So that's going to be...
So Jesse's going to be taking 8... Or sorry, Cody's going to be taking 8, go down to 6.
But Deadlock Trap's on now. That can answer the Garrison. Prevent it from attacking.
Still going to be taking... probably 8.
He's going to need more than that.
10.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need more than he's got.
Yeah.
I think I saw Harness Lightning. You can use that to kill Thalia.
Thalia's 5/4.
It's fine, he's got 5 extra energy.
He does. You're right.
So the red-green energy deck, Harness Lightning kills whatever you want it to.
It's true.
You know?
I keep forgetting.
I don't think it's worth waiting to kill the Thopter at this point. I mean, you just... Down the road, you're going to want your creature to come in untapped and block the way that this game's shaping up.
Would it maybe be worth it to just tap down Thalia with the Deadlock Trap and... Oh no, you want your permanents coming in and tap.
That's what I'm thinking. If you're going to answer a permanent, you're going to want it to be Thalia or perhaps Smuggler's Copter.
It's like
Sure,
Cody wants to have his effects before Jesse goes to combat.
Definitely for the Deadlock Trap.
For the trap.
I mean, for the trap or the Harness Lightning if you're casting it on the Garrison. I mean, you got to do something to the Garrison, that's for sure. Though there was no more creature from Jesse, so the Lieutenant's not attacking.
Yeah.
I mean, you still want to stop the...
So Cody gonna be able to probably survive at 3.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, even if he does take out the Thalia and stops the Garrison from attacking this turn, he still doesn't have an answer for the Copter.
No.
At least not an obvious answer.
Well, Deadlock Trap can stop the Copter next turn.
Right, but the Garrison attacking would cause a whole other mess of problems.
Yeah. Just gonna stop that. Gonna go to 3, get a loot. Yeah, just never really in it this match, I feel. Cody never really had a spot where he was ahead.
Yeah. Looks like he's gotten a tune with Aether. Not that that's going to do much right here.
I mean, it's essentially free because you don't have a land to play, so you can play it, get 2 energy, get a land, but
Looks like
he
he's
sees
just
it.
conceding. Jesse, the winner of our first playmat today. We will be having a second game day starting at 6.
There will be
for
more
the second
chances to win.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him, though. I'm sure we're going to try to get him down here. You can have a chat with him about his deck.
Yeah.
We've got the list here. Be able to pull it up on the screen for you and see what he has to say. There it is. Game day champion, Jesse Livingston.
Nice. Well, congratulations, Jesse. And thank you for checking in, watching our coverage.
Yeah, everyone who's watching, hope you had a great time. Hope we did all right. And we'll see you in a bit with Jesse.
Yeah, we'll be back.